Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Storman YT back again with another video. In today's video, I want to be talking about modern dating and the struggles of modern dating in today's society. So, to start off, I just want to say that I do believe that modern dating is slightly more difficult for men than it is for women. And I also want to make it clear that I am in no way a professional, when it comes to statistics. I'm not gonna say that I have all the statistics in the world. I'm not gonna say that, and it's also not to say that it's a concrete fact that men have it harder than women. It's just my own personal opinion, and I have a couple statistics to back it up as to why I feel like men have it a little bit harder. So yeah, guys. So I wrote down some notes. I have it right here on my computer. I'm gonna put a link to all my sources down in the description below if you guys want to go ahead and check it out yourself. Alright, guys, so I wrote a couple notes down, and I'm gonna start off with my first source. It's from the Washington Post, which states that the portion of Americans 18 to 29 reporting no sex in 2018 more than doubled between 2008 to 2018 to 23%, right? So this is the amount of people who were reporting that they were not having any sex in 2018, right? So from 2008 to 2018, in a decade, it's jumped to 23%, right? That's an insane amount. Now, women were reporting no sex in 2018. The women who were reporting that they were not having sex was 18% in 2018, while men reported 28%. So that's 10 more percent than women, right? So there's obviously a number of factors that could have contributed to this. While one of them could have been like men not having their own house, the statistics of men who were living at home with their parents was around, 35%, right? Ages 18 to 34. 35% of men in 2014 were claiming that they were still living with their parents, while women only made up 29%, right? So if you're a man and you're still living with your parents and stuff like that, it's gonna be significantly harder for you to bring a girl back to your crib, right? Because first of all, a girl's gonna be like, wait, you live with your mom and dad? Oh, that's kind of a turnoff. And second, it's kind of weird. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not bringing a girl that I'm trying to get with, or if my parents are there, right? Like, I don't know. To me, that's just kind of weird. So that's from the Washington Post. Then they did a couple of Tinder studies, right? So I'm gonna start with my first bullet point. So apparently women swipe right on average 4.5% of the time, right, on men, while men swipe right 62% of the time. Now think about that for a second. 62% of the time men are gonna be swiping right on women, while only less than 5% of guys are getting swiped on. Like, that's absolutely insane. Like, the dating market, especially online dating market, is extremely cutthroat. Only the top of the top are allowed, are gonna have access to all the women. So in my second bullet point, I wrote, if the average man under average conditions wants to be 99% certain that he'll receive a reply to a message online, he will need to send 114 messages, while women would only have to send 25. If I want to have almost a guaranteed fact of me getting even a response, not a date, not a casual hookup, just a response, I would have to send 114 messages to get a 99% assurance, while women would only have to send an average of 25. That is insanity, right? So the top 10% of men clean up and monopolize the attention of most women, while the bottom 50% of men are fighting for the attention of less than 5% of women. That's according to the statistics on the Hinge app, right? And and the reason that is because Tinder is 70% men. Like, most of the dating markets, like the dating apps, they're all dominated by men. And if you really think about it, the reason that it's dominated by men, because men aren't getting any attention from women, so they have to resort to going online, right? But women, by default, a woman could be average looking and still get a significant amount of likes, like more likes than a hot guy. Because the problem is that guys, like, they they don't get any attention at all. They don't get any women. It's hard. It's extremely hard. Then they did another study for OkCupid, which is another online dating app, and they found that in one fascinating experiment on OkCupid involving fake profiles, even some of the least attractive female profiles got more messages than the most attractive men. The least attractive men, hold up, give me a second. The least attractive men got 0 messages over a 4-month period, while the least attractive women received 11. What does that tell you? That tells you that they created a fake profile, right? The ugliest men did not get a single message, right? For a 4-month period. On the contrary, if you're a woman, and even though you might be the least attractive woman, you're still gonna get attention from guys. Imagine that, right? So that's why I feel like, modern dating has become extremely difficult. Back in the day, there wasn't access to online, just the internet. There wasn't access to the internet. And the problem with the access to the internet is that it gives you more options than you did before, right? It's an abundance of options. Now, if you're like a girl in Utah, you hop on Instagram, and as long as you look pretty, you post a couple of pictures here. You can have a guy who lives, in Miami, Las Vegas, or wherever where there's an abundance of money, and they can easily just say, hey, listen, look at my yacht, this and that, you want to come through? And in a heartbeat, they can fly you out, and you're already chilling with the big boss. Well, on the contrary, if you're a Joe Schmo, if you're an average guy, you're going to be struggling because women already have options. The way I see it is, why would a girl want to settle with the guy who's working at Burger King when she can get the guy who's on the yacht, with a mansion? It just wouldn't make sense. And I don't blame women, and I also don't blame men either. It's more like a blame on the technology and the advancement of technology. But what it means for men is that we need to level up, right? We need to level up as men. We need to become relentless when it comes to our success, right? You cannot make women your number one priority, because the moment you do that, the moment that you make women your top priority is the moment that you are gonna lose, right? Because usually the things that you end up chasing are the things that you end up, repelling. You have to attract it. That's why it's called attraction, not retraction, right? So yeah, guys, that's the struggles of modern dating. These are just a couple statistics that I wanted to put out, and why I feel like modern dating is such a struggle, especially for men nowadays. If you feel if you're a woman and you feel like, hey, I don't think that this was correct, or I feel like women have it harder because of this and that, hey, go ahead and show me some sources, some proof that can disprove why men have it harder than women, and I'll be happy to look at it. Or just comment down below what you thought of the video. So yeah, guys, if you guys enjoyed this, go ahead and leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, see you guys soon. Peace.